Well, Thanksgiving is just a little more than a week away, if you can believe it. If you're looking for a little different cranberry sauce, we have an option for you.
That's right. Chef Jordan Barco of My Verona in Cedar Falls has an idea to demonstrate.
Well, as you know, we are an Italian restaurant, and so we like to put an Italian spin on everything. And sometimes, you know, you do the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, but sometimes you don't have time for that. And today we're going to be doing a cranberry balsamic sauce, which is really good on top of a nice sliced roast turkey breast. I have some sliced roasted turkey breasts that we've roasted in-house in our deli at My Verona. And one thing I always like to say to people, if you don't have olive oil and balsamic in your house, you need to have it in there. You need to get it in there.
As a staple. It's just
or
a
else
staple.
You can do so many things with it. So what I have here is some dried cranberries. And I have a little olive oil in my pan. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there.
Okay.
Everybody likes dried cranberries.
Dried cranberries are so good.
Now, are these sweetened dried
they are
cranberries?
not sweetened.
They're not.
And
okay.
so I have sweetener with me, fortunately. And so, like I said last time, I'll be using sage all winter. So we're going to throw some sage in there. Fresh sage, of course, but if you have dried sage at home, that'll do.
Because you grow your own herbs, don't you? Most of the time.
Sometimes during the summer, you know, during the winter, it's a little hard to do that, but what do you do? So throwing a little nutmeg in there, and of course our sugar, which is very important. Got to have that sweet. And then I like to throw just a little bit of salt in there for a savory application. I mean, you're going to be putting it on turkey. You're not going to be putting it on a cake or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. And then, of course, the balsamic vinegar. Now, if anyone of you are balsamic vinegar aficionados, you know that there's all sorts of different grades of balsamic vinegar. And I would use probably a cheaper one for this because you're going to be putting it on top of turkey. Like what we have here is a really nice 25-year-old balsamic vinegar.
Oh my goodness!
And that was aged in Italy, and it's really nice. But that's for display. The balsamic I have down here is a little bit of a lesser quality, but you can smell that balsamic coming out. It's a really strong smell, and once you put that on top of the turkey, it's going to be really nice. And maybe I'll add just a little bit more sugar because it's smelling quite tart. And
I was going to say, is this something that's going to be very tart, or is it just going to bring out the flavor of the
You know, the
turkey?
balsamic's tart and the cranberry's tart, but if you add enough sugar and the sage, it really kind of mellows it out. And then, of course, just for a little more acidity, I throw a little bit of lemon juice in there. And it cooks down really fast. If you look at that, it's already nice and syrupy.
Oh, yeah.
And
Beautiful,
it's ready to
dark
go.
color.
And it's got the colors of fall. It's got the green in there. It's got the red. And you just pour that on top of the turkey.
Got the real cranberries.
It just looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Look at
You know,
that.
it's phenomenal. It's ready to go. It's ready to eat, and it will be delicious.
And it's not that canned cranberry that you see the ridges from the can and the
Hey,
cranberry
I
sauce.
like that.
And you know, it's got its
great.
place, but this is going to taste a lot better, I guarantee
You bet, you bet. All right, it smells great too, I'll tell you that. Thanks, Jordan. Now, will this be on the menu at My Verona?
Probably not,
Okay.
but if you come and request it, I can make it for you.
All right.
Okay, so basically you just gave us a cooking lesson, which is
Exactly.
very
That's right.
helpful.
It's a good
I appreciate
idea.
that.
Good
It's
idea
great.
for next
Thank you.
week. Thank you very much, Jordan. And coming up, we'll have